Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right, I changed the microphones, guys. Let me know if you can hear me now. Type in a number 7 if you can hear me. We'll get started. Testing 1 2 3. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me. Okay. I think we got the sound fixed. Okay, good, good. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Now that we're sure you guys can hear me, we're going to get rolling. So if you're here to learn about Ingresso Cybernetico and how people are earning money, earning a nice income on the internet with our company, then you're in the right place. So let's just dive right in because it's 3 minutes past the hour right now, and we'll get started here. Okay. Go on to the next slide right here. We're going to talk about what is Ingresso Cybernetico. Ingresso Cybernetico is a complete turnkey business. We offer a tool suite of products that every marketer wants and needs to be successful online. We show you step-by-step how to use the tools, as well as strategies and techniques to be successful on the internet. Ingresso combines the best of both internet marketing and the home-based business industry with our tool suite and aggressive pay plan. A little bit of history behind the company. They're based out of Medellin, Colombia. And they saw in the marketplace that there wasn't any companies that provided all these tools and services for building the income online, as far as like the hangouts that we offer, the autoresponders, all the different ways of building the lead page thing we have going on here, all that stuff, right? There wasn't a solution in the marketplace that catered to the Spanish market, so they decided to go with that. Everything was in Spanish only at first. They planned on staying that way for about 5 years before they started branching out. But English speakers up in North America found out about the value of Ingresso Cybernetico and really pushed to get it converted earlier. So in 2014, they converted to English and Portuguese, and the company just started doing business back in September 2012. So really got converted over to 2 more languages ahead of schedule, so the company's growing rapidly. It's truly a global opportunity, and we are committed to providing online business services for all who choose to utilize our products and services around the world, as you'll see once you get started. So got a great group of owners right here from left to right. You have Juan Carlos Olaya, he's the president, and if you see him or talk to him, I think congratulate him. He just got married yesterday, so he's a great guy. Right there in the middle is Dwayne Golden, the CEO. I think Dwayne is one of my mentors, and he is probably one of the smartest people I've ever spoke to. Just a great guy. You gotta meet him when you get down to one of the company events. And then we have an amazing CIO or programming specialist, Jatin Patel, who leads the team of programmers that keeps all the technology and everything working and innovating new technologies into Ingresso Cybernetico, which you're going to be blown away with some of the new stuff you got coming out, and just the little tweaks to make the stuff we have even better. Okay, you'll see over the coming months on that going in through the last quarter of the year. So right now we're using one of our products called Cybernetico Live. It's the world's first all-in-one webinar hangout business suite. And they're doing some updates to it to where you're going to be able to run. Hey, have you guys ever heard of the evergreen type of webinars where you can record one, have it all set up to run, and people will register just like it's a live one, but really it's recorded. So you're going to have our version of that here really soon. It's in the testing stages right now, and of course we're using it live right here. It's a great tool. Initially, we're using the Google Hangout technology along with it, but that's even going to improve over time. So, and then we have the Chat and Serve. That's a premier communication live chat and support ticketing system. Works really well, and there's also some great training back there that you can turn that alone with the training that we have back there in the back office that Dwayne and Dwayne Jr. did for us, that teaches you how to go out and turn that into a whole nother income by itself. So that's pretty cool. Have you ever heard the money's in the list? And well, it is. We have Magic Responders, the ultimate lead generation system for both text marketing and email marketing, of course. So that's a really good tool to have at your disposal. IC Lead Pages is probably the best landing page software on the planet. You'll really enjoy that. Ingresso Cloud is out there. Has anybody on here ever had maybe a lightning strike or power surge, something like that zapped your computer where you lost some files? Well, you'd be protected when you set up Ingresso Cloud. And I'll tell you something cool about here in just a second. Ingresso Cloud actually works on PC or Mac. I've seen some software out there that you can use, or systems or whatever that you can use to back computers, and it was for PCs only. And what I like about Ingresso Cloud is it works on it's set up for PC or Mac, either one. So I'm using it on my iMac right here now that I'm talking to you guys on. So it's a great assurance to have. Make sure you don't lose the pictures of the kids and important business files and things like that. So IC host world, it's really cool. If you're in the internet marketing world out there, or you're a business owner, you're going to want to have a website of some sort, and you can do that with Ingresso Cybernetico and host it on IC host world, so you don't have to pay anybody outside. You can keep that business right here inside of Ingresso Cybernetico. So that's really cool. A lot of training tutorial videos back there showing you guys how to set that up and use it. You can set up a WordPress site, or basically whatever you want once you get back in your cPanel. Good stuff. The Ingresso app, you can actually have an app on your Android or your Apple smartphone. I don't think there's one for Windows. I'm not sure if they're going to do that or not, but who buys Windows anyways? Here's the deal, right? You're going to be able to operate your business right from your smartphone or your tablet, and be able to do a lot of the tasks so you don't have to go on a computer all the time. It's very handy to have that option available for you. And the other thing that we're looking at having that's really exciting is the Language Institute. And I put a little joke on my timeline today. I said, hey, I've tried to learn to speak Spanish 2 different times now, but every time I do it, it seems like the instructor is speaking a foreign language, right? And it's true, but just making a joke, because I'm starting to study and learn that Spanish back there. It's a great value to have a 16-week course back there, and you really dive into it. It's phenomenal, the value back there. You can learn, if you're not a native English speaker, you can learn English, or you can learn Spanish, or you can learn Portuguese. So it's really cool. I highly recommend you taking advantage of that once you get started with Ingresso Cybernetico tonight. And we have digital products. Now, the digital products are cool because not only can you download and use those, but you also have a sales page available to you back there that you can go out and resell those digital products and keep all the money. It would go right into your Ingresso Cybernetico e-wallet, so you don't have to go out and pay an extra $25, $30 a month or whatever, plus extra fees on top of that to have your own merchant account, but you get to earn like you do. So that's really cool. And IC domains, basically anybody at the $100 level or higher will be able to get one domain name through Ingresso Cybernetico. And as far as host world goes, you get your domain to set that up too. It starts at the $100 level and goes higher up. You can host more domains here, like if you bought it from an outside source, so you're not limited to just the one you get through us with Ingresso. You can host more, so that's really cool too. All right, moving right along. The IC Partnership Program is a really exciting way to earn an extra income with Ingresso Cybernetico. It will be closing up pretty soon. It was extended. It's not closed as of yet, and the slide here says it discontinued as of August 31st, but I think you got a couple more days before they close that down. And they're not actually closing the program. They're just not taking any members into the IC Partnership Program because they want to help protect the marketplace and just protect the members that decided to upgrade and pay that. So definitely it's a good way of earning money, and you'll see more about that when you get started, but you can earn up to 100% commissions on select Ingresso Cybernetico products, and it's totally optional. You don't have to, but it's a good way of making some extra money if you're a good affiliate marketer, or if you just want to learn how to do that. All combined, it's about 10 different ways that you can earn money with Ingresso Cybernetico. So let's go through them one by one here. We covered some of them already, but the 2x2 business centers, right? You have the option to earn money. I'll explain a couple slides down the road here how those work a little better. Touch base on the digital products, and that's 100% direct commissions. That's an awesome way to earn money. The residual unilevel commissions, that's one of my favorites because I like if I feel like sleeping in and I've got a bunch of residual money built up where it's coming in every month, it doesn't matter. It's still earning money. So that's why I love residual income, right? Entrepreneur bonuses, that's a really extra little bonus you can get, like levels 1, 2, and 3, $5, $2, or $5, $3, and $2. And how you earn that is when level 1 would be somebody you personally brought into the business. When they complete their Entrepreneur Business Center, which is the $50 level, right? You earn an additional $5. And level 2 would be somebody that they sponsored. You earn 3 when they close one out. And every time that they do that on the $50 level. And level 3 is $2. So that's pretty cool right there. Now, contest bonuses, there's 2 or 3 contests running every month, and if you win, they usually pay out the top 3 positions. That's another way you can earn money with Ingresso. The presidential fast start bonuses. This is so if you're part of that president circle, we'll talk about here in a minute. $50 all the way down to $10 through 5 levels total. That's another way of earning money with Ingresso. The lifestyle car bonus. So again, this is another part of it that's available when you're part of the President's Club, right? And that's probably the strongest one in the industry. I've been around it a while since I got out of the Army. I've been dabbling, doing sometimes. Didn't get really successful the last couple of years, but I've been around the network marketing industry for a while. And I tell you what, this lifestyle car bonus is the best I've ever seen in about 16, 17 years, almost 20 years really. But you definitely want to take advantage of that President's membership and rack up some extra money with that car bonus. That's how some guys are getting some really big checks. The affiliate partnership commissions, I just touched base on that. That's closing down here real soon. So if you're seeing a recording of this later on, right away, if you want to do it, log in your back office and see if it's still available, okay? So the live chat service to companies, that's what I was talking about. You have that service available to you back there. And real quick, I'll cover what that training does. The training that they did for us basically teaches you how to take that service right there, and then it teaches you how to go out, and you're going to be like a consultant and a salesperson, business owner, right, and your own entrepreneur. You're going to go out there and find companies with websites with enough traffic on it that could use the live chat service to increase their sales. All right, and then there's a presentation type like letter or a proposal that you would send and find out who's in charge and learn how to get through the middlemen and stuff, the gatekeepers, and talk to the right person, and where you could sell them that service. So maybe you charge $2,600, $2,700 a month. You supplied the software through Ingresso Cybernetico because you already have it. You're a business owner with us, right? And then they teach you how to go out and find outsourcers. You can find somebody that can work for $500, $600 a month, cover about 35 hours a week, and then you train them to be the chat agent for this company, and you pocket the rest of the money as profit. So that's pretty awesome. If you want to take advantage of it, of course, you don't have to. There's plenty of money on the table on just the first couple of ways. That the business centers and the residual is phenomenal ways to earn money with us. Something new and exciting they added this year was the team building bonuses. So you definitely want to take advantage of those as well. Now the entrepreneur level, okay? So the entrepreneur level is the first level we have in Ingresso Cybernetico, and you don't have to buy these in order. You can buy the most expensive one that you can afford, or you can buy anything from the beginning one. You can all the way up to that most expensive one you can afford. You can buy them all at once, however you want to do it, right? It's something you want to sit down and strategize with whoever invited you here tonight and see what makes the most sense for you. You want to figure out what your business goals are, how much you want to earn, how much you can afford to throw in the ring to start your business, right? Anyways, entrepreneur level, $50, that's a one-time payment, so that's cool. You don't have to pay that over and over again. This would be you. It's a 2x2 matrix, and it's a quality matrix. So I'll show you how that works. 2x2 just means 2 wide, 2 deep. So a total of 6 entrepreneurs in the entrepreneur level. You're going to have access to some digital products and a certain amount of subscribers on Magic Responder. So just as you know, as the higher the business centers go up, you get more products, and then the quantity or capacity of those products start to go up as well, the higher the business center. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And guys, if you guys have any questions at all, there's a chat enabled on this page. You should be able to control it whether you want it to go public, where everyone can see it, or if you want it to be private, where it just comes to the admin here. If you want to ask a question, if it's something I need to pause in the middle and answer, I will, or I'll just wait and answer in the end, okay? So that gives you an idea how it kind of works right there. So once you fill those up, whether you sponsor all 6 or you just sponsor 2 and they sponsor 2, maybe you got somebody dropped in some spillover from your upline or something, right? It doesn't really matter how you fill it up. I would go for filling it all up yourself and on the first one to really get going and give these guys a head start. But it doesn't matter. However you fill it up, it's your business, right? You're going to earn $125 on the entrepreneur level, and you're going to start over on a fresh matrix without having to pay that $50 again. So, and the follow me part means that anybody that you personally sponsored over here, right? Once they complete their entrepreneur level, they're going to follow you to that new one. All right, and it works the same way on each business center. So here's the next business center that we have. It's the business specialist level. It's a $100 one-time payment. You get access to a lot more products, right? Magic Responder capacity goes up. You have more digital products. You add in Cybernetico Live, Chat and Serve, IC lead pages, which is a phenomenal way to make all kinds of different pages from marketing on the internet. You have Ingresso Cloud, IC Host World, and then you can get your domain name right here. So that's pretty cool. But this part works the same way, so I don't need to keep explaining that unless you have a question on it. And basically from here on out, you just start increasing the value with the products you get. Not only you get more products and you get higher capacity, but you can earn more money. Now, so that $100 is a one-time deal. You complete the business center, you're going to earn $300. Okay, so you increase your ability to earn as well. So if your goals are to be earning, $900 a week, then maybe you want to start out with the 50, the 100, and the 300 to make sure you're hitting that $900 a week, and then go out and build your business by sharing it with others and showing the value. And find people that could take advantage and use what Ingresso Cybernetico has to offer, because anybody that's an entrepreneur using the internet and wants to really capitalize on the power of the internet needs Ingresso Cybernetico. The value combined with the products we have, even if somebody didn't want to build a business, I would still buy the first 3 business centers and pay you $25 a month to keep it active and just use all the tools, because the tools are phenomenal. And it's also a great way to earn money. As you'll see right here now, you've increased your capacity on these products right here at the bottom, okay? And with this $300 one-time payment, you don't have to pay over again, but here's your $900 right there. So if you complete this business center once a week, you're $900 a week, right? Just from this, not counting any residual money, any of the other business centers, anything like that. So you get even more value when you jump up to business director, right? The matrix all works the same way on this one. It's still a follow me matrix. So when one of your people you personally sponsor completes theirs, they land over under you on your next one when you complete this one. And the cool thing is you're going to earn $1,500 when you complete the business director center. I want to explain one thing that I didn't understand at first when I got learning how these matrices work and stuff. And so here's the deal, right? Say if you got started and you decided you wanted to buy the 50, the 100, the 300, and the 500. All right, but maybe that's all you could afford starting out, and that's a pretty good chunk. And you decided after you start making it work and getting everything set up, you go ahead and take some of the profits and put back into your business, right? But you didn't own the 1,500, and the third guy you sponsored or brought into the business, or gal, I guess, they decided they wanted to buy the $1,500 business center before you owned it. Most companies, and actually every company I've ever seen out there in internet land, you lose that customer forever, right? Because you didn't own that product. So here's how it would work. Say they bought the first 3 or 4 like you already. They bought the 50, right, and you own the 50, so they're on your $50 board or your business center, and the 100 and 300 and 500. You own those. They bought those as well, so they're all on those boards with you right now from the day one. Now on this $1,500, this vice president level, they decided that they really saw the value of Ingresso, so they wanted to go all in with it right away. They paid for that $1,500 level. You didn't own it yet. So here's the deal. They'll travel up line to the next person above you, right, on the $1,500 board only, all right, and they will land under them. So say this is Jerry, your sponsor, and you didn't own it, and Sally bought it, so Sally would bump up here somewhere in Jerry's matrix, right? Well, that's all fine and dandy, you didn't own it, so you just lose them on that first one. So say you took some of the money you earned from completing your first business centers after you start filling them up, right? And you went ahead and purchased the 1,500, but Sally was already up here, so she's not going to move right away over here. But once Sally completes her first matrix on the $1,500 board, now it's a following matrix. The cool thing is she's not going to follow who she landed under. She's going to follow you, because now you own it and you brought her into the business. So I mean, that is just a phenomenal way. I'm so thankful that Ingresso Cybernetico set it up that way, because that's huge. And to me, that is another one of the reasons it makes Ingresso Cybernetico not only the best value, but one of the best ways to earn income online. So you definitely want to make sure you understand how that works and explain to people when you're sharing Ingresso Cybernetico. And a lot of times I forget to bring that point up in these webinars, but that is huge right there. And I don't know if you understand that, but could you imagine if Sally was a top producer and was bringing in people on that $1,500 board over and over again, maybe 6 people a month, right? And if you would have lost her forever, that would be a bummer. So you only lose them on that first one as long as you own it before they cycle again. So even if they stayed up here and went through 2, once you own it, the next time they complete theirs, where they're going to go on to that next one, they're going to fall under you because you brought them into the business. So that is a great thing about Ingresso Cybernetico. Another cool thing about that vice president level, you've increased your income up to the point where you're going to earn $4,500 at this level. So it's definitely something you want to go ahead and get as soon as you can, and complete it as much as possible to earn that money, right? So, and you're providing value out there to the marketplace, because I don't know of any place out there in the world that has everything that we have together under one roof, for one, and for the price points that we have, because there's some really cool stuff down here. And you got Dwayne, Juan Carlos, and Jatine, and a whole bunch of other staff across the world really working to make this an amazing company. So you're in the right place and it's the right time. Let's talk about this executive vice president level. It's $3,500, one-time payment just like the rest. You're really starting to get maxing out almost on these capacities. What you can have. You can have more agents here, unlimited subscribers. You're up, I don't know, well over 20,000. I forget. I think it's 50,000 or something like that. And that's your responder. You'll see when you get started, right? And you've maxed out plenty of hosting, the cloud. You can have on multiple computers now and whatnot. And the Ingresso app. So I mentioned earlier the Ingresso app you could have to build your business, and everybody gets that really, right? So as long as they're part of the company. But at the executive vice president level, there's a little bonus. You actually can have a custom app made for you, right? So say if you owned a coffee shop down the road, maybe you're an entrepreneur online in the afternoons and evenings, and you own a coffee shop. You wanted to have your own app so when customers get there, they can see the different things that you have to offer. They can maybe check in and tell their friends on Facebook and whatnot, hey, I'm over here at Sally's coffee shop. Come check it out. Let's have a mocha or something. Whatever you want to do that way. Or you're a leader in network marketing now. You're rocking it with Ingresso Cybernetico, and one of your passions is personal development. So you like putting out personal development videos once or twice a week, and you want to have them sent directly out just to your team. So maybe you host it someplace that's not on YouTube or whatever, and you push it out through that app. Whatever you want to do, it's a really cool thing to be able to have your own app made up for you, and that's an option when you get to the executive vice president level whenever you decide to purchase that through Ingresso Cybernetico. So the other cool thing I almost forgot about was when you complete this one, your payday jumps up to $10,500. So that's an awesome way to earn some upfront money while you're building the long-term residual with Ingresso. So the executive board, it's a new position they added this year. It's $7,500 one time. You've maxed out all the stuff we showed you, plus there's some other stuff that you get we haven't even mentioned yet that you'll see once you get started with Ingresso Cybernetico. There's a whole other chart for that. We kind of keep it hidden, just for leaders. And when you get to this point, you're going to be blown away by the value. Not only that, but look at how much you can earn when you complete this business center. So, it pays to purchase this sooner rather than later, because you can, so if you don't own it, you're not going to be able to earn that $22,500. So definitely want to get it as soon as you can. Now let's talk about residual income. That's one of my favorite things about marketing on the internet is residual. So we're going to go over an example here, and this is for illustration only. Your results are going to vary. Who knows if you're going to have 4 or if you're going to have 44 people that you brought in that stay active and are out there producing like you are, because I know you're a leader because you're on here tonight. Here's the deal, right? This example just covers 4 wide that duplicate going down through the levels. Now, if you're not part of the President's Club, you can still earn down residually 5 levels. So if you look 4, 16, 64, 256, 1,024, and you get $5 per member on this level, $2 per member on this level, $1, $1, $1. So you're looking, 4 wide, duplicated out, about $1,300 a month in residual income. So, that's nothing to quit your day job over, but that's a nice way of paying that car payment, the insurance, and a couple nice dates or some groceries or something like that, right? So that's pretty cool. And if who's to say you didn't recruit or bring in more people than that, right? So this comes out of that $25 a month that you're paying every month to keep everything active. And there's a couple different ways of doing that. You can log in and manually pay it every month. You can pay ahead several months. One of my mentors, John, when he got started, he's a very successful marketer. He paid out about a year ahead of time. So, and that was an option. But now they have something called Smart Pay, and there's some other advantages to that as well. With Smart Pay, you can participate in another contest. It bumps up your autoresponder capacity earlier and things like that. So that would be the way to do it. And all that is where they auto bill you every month. And that's the way I choose to do it. So anyways, now the President's Circle, we mentioned a little bit earlier, that opens up the residual income stream on levels 6 through 12. Now, it used to be just 6 through 11. When they added the executive board position, they added another level as well. So check this out, right? You get a raise on level 6 and 7. It goes to $2 per member there and $3 per member there, and that's huge. So let's just focus on level 7. 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 all the way down. You're over $16,000, right? That's over $49,000 just on that level alone. Cumulative, $58,000 $58,740. So I don't know about you, but to me, that is strong. That's pretty exciting income right there, guys. And here's the deal, right? So maybe you had to find 8 or 10 or 12 to get to that number down here because there were some holes in there. Just keep going. Don't ever quit. You're with a great company. You're going to be using the tools anyways. Just go out there and build it and make that happen for you because that's life-changing income right there. And you can truly do this from anywhere in the world. You can do some of the stuff from your smartphones now and your tablets, where you get hotel Wi-Fi and travel and enjoy the beaches of the world, right? It's definitely something that you want to do. Take care of your business by staying active with that 25 bucks, and definitely jump on board with the President's Circle. Here's why. It's only a one-time payment of 300 bucks. You do get additional products, and then whoever invited you here tonight, they already have an Aggressive Cybernetic website. You can check out their website and see the additional products you have per level on just for being part of that President's Circle, right? The residual unilevel commissions increases at levels 6 through 12. It opens it up, right? Presidential Fast Start bonuses levels 1 through 5. We talked about that a little bit earlier, but you got to be part of the President's Circle to get those. And then that lifestyle car bonus, that's huge. Let me explain that a little more to you right here, guys, because this car bonus is the best I've ever seen. Now, who's ever seen a car bonus where you had to have a certain amount of volume or whatever, and you had to maintain that for like 90 days straight before you got their car bonus? And then maybe for the other company's car bonus, you had to go ahead and go lease the thing yourself or buy it yourself, and then send the paperwork in. And the whole time you're waiting for the company to send it to you. And if you drop qualification for a month, it's gone, right? And they wouldn't pay any more than what the lease was. So if it was up to 500 bucks and your lease is only 400, they'd only pay 400. See what I'm saying? They're just going to make your lease payment. So I mean, there's a lot of hoops on some of these programs. Not that I'm saying it's not good to have a car program, but this one is just the best, is what I'm trying to say. So you say you had to do X, Y, and Z, and you'll see once you get started the things you need to do to earn a car bonus, right? One of them is, of course, being part of the President's Circle, but the goals you have every month to hit that. So you had to do X, Y, Z. Well, if you did X, Y, Z 3 times, you wouldn't earn 500. You earn 1,500. It just keeps going up from there. And here's another cool thing. You're a rock star recruiter. You get going and you see the value. You get going aggressive, and you knock it out your first month. You get paid that first month. You don't have to do it 3 months in a row. You get every month that you produce those results, you get paid the money. So I think the way they set this up is just a great opportunity to earn an income with Aggressive Cybernetico. And don't focus on the money with everybody. Obviously, the money's there. Show them the value, because the tools we have are phenomenal. I love the tools. I use them daily in my marketing. So I'm sure you're asking right now, how do I get started? And it's just simple. Get back with the person that referred you this webinar. Touch base with them. Kind of mastermind a little bit. Brainstorm and see what levels you want to get started at, or jump in. Do the 50 and the 100 and the 300 tonight, and then get back there, look around, and make a strategy how high you want to go, and get that presence level going, and just get started. And some of the things you need to do right away is plug in that 30-day blueprint. Go to our weekly trainings that we're having a couple nights a week. Like tomorrow night, I'm gonna do a training on getting some more leads on Facebook, acquiring a handful of leads very quickly there. So. And the other thing is, I know it's kind of old school, guys, but make a list. You don't have to write it on paper anymore. Maybe you pull up an Evernote or a document in Google Drive or something like that, or a notepad or whatever. But put it down and make a list of your top 25, 30, maybe 50 people that you want to share this with, and just touch base with them. Say, hey, I just start. Whatever you want to tell them, right? You got an upline that's going to be helping you out with Aggressive Cybernetico. Maybe you want to call them up and say, I'm about to send you an email. This stuff is really cool. Just check it out and go from there. But it makes sense to take massive action, especially in your first 90 days. It's going to set the pace for your whole career with Aggressive Cybernetico. So I'll stay on. I'm going to mute my line out for just a second and see if any questions pop up in the chat. But that's basically all I got. We've been on here a little over 30 minutes. Thanks for coming out. It's a great company. I'm glad you're here. So type any questions you got, and you can do it public or private over there in the chat box, okay? All right, everybody. Thanks for attending. I don't see any questions popping up over here, so you're welcome. I got to thank you over there. A couple private messages too. So appreciate you coming out, and we'll see you on the next training that we have. Have a great night.